Peace and blessings to all who viewing this. You already know who this is. It's your boy Broad Day 23, man, coming back at you again with that powerful information. You already know how we do. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about today, man, the basic things that you need, or basically what you need to do in life to be able to guarantee a safe passage in the afterlife. This is not no religious jargon. This is not nothing that's trying to make you convert to things. This is basic, natural, human instincts. Now, what I mean by basic, natural, human instincts is, in life, you got things that you know is wrong and things that you know is right. How do you know that this thing is wrong and this thing is right? Because of your natural human instincts. Your natural human instincts are basic traits that are in you, inside of your DNA, tracing back to your ancestors who observed things, who experienced the things before you. That's why you got a saying talking about there's nothing new under the sun. The reason why there's nothing new under the sun, because your DNA, the cells that's in your body, your traits, your ancestry, dates back to where your family, your ancestors, was experiencing the same feelings, the same problems, and some of the same issues. Now, don't get me wrong. We are living in a modern day age now, and it was different at that time. But let's not be fooled and think that emotions and the majority of the situations that you have with people and other interactions on this plane that we're on today, you got to understand there's nothing new under the sun. Your ancestors felt the same feelings and had the same experiences that you have, because the majority of the experiences that you have in this life are when you engage with other life forms and other things on this plane that you're living on, that's gonna dictate how you feel. You don't get no emotions from basically, well, you can, but you don't base your life emotions off because it rained today. You don't base your life emotions because you saw a certain, emotions, and saw a certain thing that you may want it, or something like that. You base your emotions off of the people that you deal with and the problems and things that go on inside of your life. So what I mean by human basic instincts is the genes and the cells that's inside of you are from your ancestors. And while your ancestors was around, they had to experience what you would call right and wrong, yin and yang, light, dark, however you want to call it, good, bad, however you want to put it. When your ancestors was on this earth, they had to differentiate what was right and what was wrong, because there was a time where they didn't have a knowledge of what was right and what was wrong. And how they determined about what was right and what was wrong was from the results that they got from everything they did. And that they showed their children showed their children, and the line just went on and on. So eventually it's going to get embedded into your DNA. If you study science, you know that the traits that you have and the thought process that you have are from your ancestors. So if you had an ancestor 100 years ago, this is true. If you had an ancestor 100 years ago that had sick perverted, nasty things inside of their mind, somewhere deep inside of you, there is a trait for that, and you may have those same sick, perverted thoughts in your mind. There's basic scientific facts. But you guys know I'm not a scientist. I leave that up to young Pharaoh. What mine is, I deal with strictly philosophy. I deal with strictly, in a sense, it's science, but in a sense, it's not science, geology. I study human thought process. Human thoughts, a lot of philosophy. I believe in that. I leave all the star searchers and all that to them other people. Not saying that they're wrong. It's very good to study it. I study it. But I'm not a master teacher in it. Now, when it comes to philosophy, yes, I'll take you there. But like I was saying, the cells and the genes inside of your bodies coincide with the cells and the genes inside of your ancestors' body. So the things at the end of the day, what your ancestors went through, they already got it implanted inside of their DNA for how they want to think and how they want to act. That's how you know, like when a baby, you be like, yo, man, that baby, the baby knew, the baby's a baby. And sometimes they don't know no better, but it seems at that point in time that the baby knew what it was doing was wrong, because the baby looked at me like, I know I'm doing this wrong. Is you gonna stop me yet? That's basically their DNA from their ancestors, you being one of them, is letting them know what they're doing at that point in time is wrong. Basic human instincts. No religious got nothing to do with it. Your body, your mind, your heart, your soul already knows that's it from your ancestors what's right and what's wrong. Just like how you could go somewhere and be like, damn, man, it feel like I've been here before, because your ancestors before you done been to that certain place. Or damn, I just know that this right here, it's not going to work for me if I do it this way, because your ancestors before you already did that and found out that it was wrong. So it's already implanted in their DNA, which entitles it to be implanted in your DNA. So that's how you find out what's right for wrong, because it's already inside of you. Your soul, your DNA, your mind, your being already knows what's yin and yang, what's good and what's bad. So if you want to have a safe transfer from this life to the next, and trust and believe, don't let nobody tell you, oh, it doesn't matter what you do on earth, it's not going to matter in the afterlife. Yes, everything you do, if you're a follower of Kemet, then you're aware of the heart being weighed against the feather. What that basically means is, if that feather is heavier than your heart, that means that you're a good person. You follow the laws of Ma'at. You get what I'm saying to you? And in order to follow the laws of Ma'at, it's basically easy, because it's already planted inside of you. Your being, your soul, already knows that you should do this and do that, and have emotions against this and against that. So you already know that if I do something bad to this person, it's going to hurt my soul just like it hurts theirs in the long run, if you have a heart, if you have remorse. You get what I'm saying? Because it's already planted inside of you. So nobody can say, oh, I didn't know this was wrong. Oh, I didn't know that was right. I don't know that was wrong. No, because it's already implanted inside of you from your DNA. It's your boy Broad Day 23 signing out, man. You already know it's more of these coming. Y'all stay tuned. Everybody stay blessed. Blessed to the ancestors. Blessed to the family. One, we out.